what I see often on social media and also in emails that lists that I'm subscribed to is even when the person has just written a very compelling, thought-provoking, engaging piece of content, they'll kind of bring it home with a call to action that doesn't quite match. It either doesn't match the content of what they've just shared, which that's a missed opportunity to be building toward this big crescendo, or the ask is a little off. It's a little inappropriate. So for example, on social media, I'll hear people saying, share below, and it'll be like, share a time when you were humiliated, or tag someone who really needs this reel about, obnoxious family members. It's like, no one's going to actually lean in and say, yes, I want to take part in that. And so think about what makes for a call to action that you actually want to respond to.
I have some wildcard questions for you, Michaela. Now, just so the audience know, you don't know what these questions are, and sometimes even I don't know what they are because they are taken from our community, but I do have 5, and so for wildcard, all you have to do is choose any question between the numbers 1 to 5. So just give me a number and I will read the question out.
I choose number 3.
Number 3. Aha! Number 3 is a good one. I think you'll like this one. It is, what are the top tips for using copy on email or social media?
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, top tips. The first thing that comes to mind right off, and this is a bit of a callback to something we talked about earlier, is pay attention to your own behavior. But I'll drill it down a little more specifically than that. What I see often on social media and also in emails that lists that I'm subscribed to is even when the person has just written a very compelling, thought-provoking, engaging piece of content, they'll kind of bring it home with a call to action that doesn't quite match. It either doesn't match the content of what they've just shared, which that's a missed opportunity to be building toward this big crescendo, or the ask is a little off. It's a little inappropriate. So for example, on social media, I'll hear people saying, share below, and it'll be like, share a time when you were humiliated, or tag someone who really needs this reel about, obnoxious family members. It's like, no one's going to actually lean in and say, yes, I want to take part in that. And so think about what makes for a call to action that you actually want to respond to.
I love that. Make sure your content and your call to action, they match, they are congruent. I love that. We have time for one more wild card. Do you want to pick another number between 1 and 5, not number 3?
Yeah, I'll choose 5.
Number 5. Okay. Really good question again. Michaela, if you were to start your business again, what would you do differently?
Oh, that's such a good question. They're all great questions, but that's that one. Okay. I think I would tap into community much sooner. So I was guilty of lone wolfing it a little too long in my business. And you too. Honestly, Pam, like, as I've thought about this, I think it has its roots in some of our best intentions and when you're excited about the work that you're doing, it's almost like that's an afterthought. I don't need my own community. I'm building a community. And yet, of course we need our own community. Of course we do. We weren't meant to do this in isolation. And so I think I mistakenly believed that the only opportunities for community were like intense formal ones, like a really high level mastermind or something, or building a team, and then you won't be alone because you've built a huge team, when really there are so many less formal ways. I mean, we're living in an amazing time to be able to connect with other human beings, just like we are here. It's just like we are here. You can build these connections, and it can just go such a long way to buffering us during the challenging times, of which there are plenty.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I think the best work that we have done and the best times that I have had in my business that has led to the biggest revenues have been because of community, 100%. And, it's just other people. It's relationships like this one that you and I are forming. It's that, and just, seeing collaboration over competition and genuinely meaning to help people. And in return, they help you too. And I just find that community, like you said, is just such a huge part. And like you, I too ignored community, unfortunately. So yeah, I love that tip. I love that. Thank you so much, Michaela. I love this. I cannot wait to listen over, and because I have learned so much from this. But you have talked a little bit earlier about a gift that you might have. Can you just share a little bit more about that gift, please, and where we can find you?
Absolutely. So I'm happy to leave this at whatever URL makes the most sense for your listeners. I'm going to make it available at a dedicated landing page on my website for you.
Wonderful.
But what I'm going to do is invite you to hop into my free copy bank challenge. That is where you'll get right off the bat a template that will help you actually create that copy bank we've been hyping up this whole time. I think even though it can be humble, you can start it just in a blank Google Doc or the Notes app of your phone. I do think it helps to have some prompts in place so that you're just filling in the pieces, because I have yet to meet anyone who's created a copy bank and then not used it or not found it helpful. The main hurdle I see is that people just don't build the dang thing. So I want to help with that piece.
I love it. That is such a wonderful gift on so many different levels. And I'm sure that people will be, really grateful to get their hands on it. So thank you so much, Michaela. Michaela, it's been wonderful having you. It's been a wonderful conversation, really great value. And I cannot wait to see a little bit more of your work and to have people coming into your business and just seeing how fabulous and what a wonderful copywriter you are. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you, Michaela.
Thank you so much, Pam. It's been a total joy.
Thank you for watching this segment of the Wake to Wealth show. Click the thumbnail to the left of this video to catch the very next episode. We have an incredible guest that you do not want to miss. And I'll see you in the next segment of the Wake to Wealth show.